So today, inside Patient Mastery for our Friday special call, Dr. Barak, one of our tribe coaches, is going over his annual marketing calendar, how to create yours from scratch. Now is the time to start doing it because you got to plan for certain events and plan for things going on. And we're 2 months away practically from January. So hopefully you joined us there. If not, maybe we're giving the recording away. But I'm going to share some additional aspects to give you more ideas and so it doesn't feel like a weight on your shoulders when it comes to new patient generation and attraction. Because if you have team members in your practice, even if they're front desk, they should be contributing to this. This stems from a call I was on yesterday with Dr. Greg, Mastermind Doc in Southern California, who's doing phenomenally. One doc practice, just hired a second CA and did $75K, I believe, all cash in September. So he's asking me, hey, I just hired on a second CA. We have more bandwidth to take on projects. Can you give me some ideas when it comes to, he calls them KPIs, key performance indicators, for her, especially in the realm of reactivations or new patient marketing. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I told him. You may have heard of the concept of lead versus lag. So lead and lag, these are stats. Lead is what you have control over, the actions you take. If you do a minimum of these calls or these events, that's lead. Lag is the result, which you don't have control over, but those are an indicator like stats. Lead, let's say, are actions. So he was just thinking of KPIs when it came to this aspect. I'm gonna have, what are the results my CA could produce? Well, I'll tell you something. Most CAs, most non-business owners, employees, they don't think like us. They don't think like you. If you tell them we need to produce this, they don't necessarily know, hey, what are the steps beforehand I have to take to get there? That's where you come in as the business owner. You've got to tell them the minimum actions and the results. So when it comes to new patient marketing, you could have a CA, office manager, anyone reaching out on your behalf, connecting with potential referral partners. What are potential referral partners? Anyone who sees patients or clients or customers who has influence, who they would trust for their opinion, and that demographic, their patients, clients, or customers, fit into your demographic. So for instance, if you don't see Medicare patients or you don't want to see Medicare patients, you wouldn't interact with someone who their clientele or their patients are elderly and Medicare. Make sense? But let's say you take care of a lot of active females with the migraines, the back pains. Well, yoga instructors, Pilates instructors, physical therapists, mental health, all of these are relatively non-compete providers or service providers who have influence, have trust, and have authority, and are interacting with your ideal potential patients every day and every week. But here's the example of leads and actions. Your lead stat that your CA is accountable to, maybe it's 10 reach outs a week. And this could be calls, emails, it could be physically going in. It doesn't matter. And 10 isn't the magic number, and it's not one of these or all three of these. I'm just giving you an example of actions you're saying as a lead minimum. Meaning, if they're not doing this, that's no bueno, meaning they may not have a job. The goal is you figure out how much of this, because hey, maybe if they do 10 reach outs, you get 2 to 3 phone calls or in-person meetings with a potential referral partner, and maybe one of those ends up starting to refer people. That's just how basic math and marketing works. The thing is, you don't want to be the one doing all that cold outreach because it's a waste of your time, it's boring, it looks needy, and a ton of other stuff. Have the CA do it, but they got to know how to do it. So the lead, minimums, let's say that. The lag, which they can't control, but these numbers oftentimes will dictate if they're going in with the right intention, they have the right energy, they have the right words, they really care about your practice growing. The lag will be the result. So maybe the lag is one referral partner. This produces that. And by the way, a referral partner until they actually refer, not just someone you have a good phone conversation with, a good in-person meeting with. When they actually refer, that's when you know it's working. And here's where bonus happens. So let's just say once a referral partner that they initially established actually sends a referral. So a referral comes in. Obviously, this depends on your fees, what you're comfortable with, your collections, but maybe it's, I don't know, 150, maybe it's 250. Maybe it depends on what kind of care planner package they purchase. The point is, the leads this is minimum standards. If they're not even doing this and you've instructed them to do this, that's more likely they're not going to stick around with you so long. Once they're doing this should be a result. And if it happens, this is when they get actual bonus. So you see the two ends of the sphere. One is minimums. If you're not doing it, you're out. The next is, assuming you're doing this should happen, bonus. That's two ways to keep your CA's office manager accountable, but you as the business owner have to set it up. You can't expect them to. That's part of the responsibility of being the business owner. And when you are surrounded by other colleagues who are doing this, like if you're on Dr. Brock's call and you see, wow, this is how to schedule out a whole year of marketing, planning, focus, intention, events that not just he does, but his team does, his associates do, you realize, wow, I don't have to do it all on my own. When you have CAs and you're wondering, why am I not growing? And they're just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring or waiting for the next person to walk in or check out for them to do something, you realize, I could be doing this better. But sometimes we're stuck on our own island. And as chiros and as business owners, we can have blinders on. We can't see what we can't see. We're a fish in water. We don't even know what the water is because we're so used to it. That's why getting mentoring, getting coaching, being around like-minded colleagues who are patient-centered, who want to get paid what they're worth, get people well, get their recommendations followed, and be seen and recognized as the go-to doc in their town is so vital. You want help with ideas, strategy, implementation, literally one-to-one help. Like imagine having 3 different one-to-one coaches in different areas, strategy, headspace, and skills. That's what you get inside Patient Mastery. 3 different every single month. As far as I know, there's no other coaching platform that provides that much assistance and literally one-to-one support ongoing on a monthly basis. So if you're looking to get to your next level, like double, like add another 20,000 of profit to your monthly income, reach out, patientmastery.com. You can speak to one of our coaches to make sure it's a fit for your practice, your methodology, your goals, and we will let you know whether it is or isn't and show you how we help so many great DCs reach their goals and love being in practice. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for all the people you are helping week in and week out.